Canelo Charlo fight is going down. In one event in Vegas. We miss Mario Barrios versus Ugas, but it's still going down. Watching Lubin versus Ramos is going down, and we gonna see who's gonna take the win. Who's gonna come up in the rankings? Who's gonna fight for a title? I shot undisputed. Charlo. A lot of questions to be had for the 154 division, but it's going crazy right now. The 54 division and the 68 division, since undisputed is going at it, and it has not really, it's rarely talked about in boxing. So for the modern era, yeah. As of right now, we got, like I said, Erickson Lubin and Ramos. They're gonna go at it. Lubin, Erickson, Orlando, Florida, 25-2, 18 KOs. And this fight for Lubin, ever since he got, he was up on the cards for Fundora. He just got stopped, but he was winning on two judge scorecards. Uh, so it's just that he got stopped. He had too much heart. Going at it with like 6, 7 feet Fundora. So, and a hard puncher, uppercut giver, and for quite a tall guy, Fundora at 154, he beat up Lubin, but Lubin came back and had another fight. And we know Lubin is a hard hitter. He got dynamite in his hands, but he has been beat. He has been KO'd by Jermell Charlo. Only of that elite, of course. So that's why Lubin remains at the elite at 54. But if he either keeps on winning, and then just time will tell. As of now, it's about it. Beyond, baby. Erickson Lubin, Raza, what's going down? Yeah. We got Mexicans going at it. We warring it out right now. So Ramos versus Lubin is about to go down. Missed Barrios Ugas, but this one we was not definitely not gonna miss. And I thought it was gonna be the first fight of the night, so good thing it wasn't. First round, 3-minute round. Let's get it. First round. Lubin throws a right jab right away. Lubin in like the hot red or something, red shorts, and Ramos in the golden trunks with the golden trunks and the white gloves, and Lubin with the red gloves. Okay, right there, that was love. They're just filling each other out right now. They're filling each other out, and see who can open up who. Lubin through that right jab. Ramos comes back with the right and the right body. Misses, doesn't really do nothing. Lubin. Just filling each other out right now. Just filling each other out right now. Seeing if they can handle each other's power. And then they're just going to be letting bombs fly. And that's what we're hoping for, ladies and gentlemen. Ramos looks, and he is the taller fighter at, what was it, at 5'11", to Lubin is 5'10", 5'9", 5'10", 5'10", I believe. Yeah, 5'10". Yeah. First round, a minute, 20 seconds left. So it's just a fill out round now. No one has really thrown a hard shot yet. But regardless, it's gonna be fireworks up in this with this fight. 60 seconds left. And if you come in my live, don't forget to like, comment. We're doing the live commentary. Ya se la saben for Canelo versus Charlo undercard fight. Ramos versus Lubin, and 35 seconds of the first round. They're starting to throw a little harder punches, and we're gonna see. We're gonna see who starts to show weakness. As of now, they're both going strong. Lubin's looking good. Ramos looking good. Uh, it's been a real like tie-ish first round for me at least, cause I mean they're just filling out. It's a fill out round. So yeah, who you got? Who you got on this fight? Yeah. First round over. Ramos keeps the victory. Start strong. All right. Use the uppercut. Land the straight left. And it is Showtime pay per view, everybody. Hopefully, you just walked into to wherever and they have the fight on, and your night can go get going, cause that's always cool walking in somewhere, and you can be out at a bar or something. At a clubs don't really have TVs like that, I don't think, but bars for show. You know what I mean? Everything starts late anyway. Second round, 12 3-minute rounds. Yes, sir. And we're gonna see how this second round goes. Like, uh, so far, as I said, Ramos has to uh, early be strong and keep it going. That's how he usually is, and we'll see if he can handle that. And we'll see what Lubin goes with, or or if he's waiting to, get that one punch for Ramos to open up, because he knows, well, if he's coming with the pressure, he can counter and try to get him. But you do see the size difference in their height. Uh, but it's been pretty back and forward, even fight as of now. As of now, so we see how it progresses and see how it goes down. Yeah, raza, como ven la pelea? How's it going? We going bilingual in this thing. And Lubin is backed up to the ropes. Let's see if that helps him or hurts him, depending. But they're throwing shots. They're throwing hard shots because they're both hitters. They're both explosive. Okay, and Ramos going to the body right now. Lubin just blocking, high guard, like four punches right there. Lubin comes back with his own left overhand and a right before that. Okay, they both miss right now. Lubin with the right and left of Ramos. And they're just, like I said, it's a pretty even fight. Uh, but they're still getting each other. Aggressive pressure from Ramos. Lubin knows if he waits, he can try to counter and get Ramos with a good shot. He knows he has the power. Could be a strategy. Who knows? As of now, that's how I'm seeing it, and I see Ramos coming Never afraid, just coming, wanting to take your soul. These young is hungry. Remember, Ramos is 22 years old versus Lubin's 27. In the boxing game, the younger you are, and there we have Jamal Charlo with his twin, and he had to come show love. Of course, we knew Ma was gonna be on the fight. He had even said it's love that we see families sticking together. I already know that. Yeah, so shout out to Lions Only too. We rocking with y'all too. Uh, at least my side, we rock with the Lions. Like I said, I've been up on these dudes since like they had dreads when they weren't even champions, and then they came up with the Lions Only. In the beginning, yeah, like their behavior it could get you, but I mean I understand that shit. That shit's sick. How is uh you got love for the game like that? So round three on and Lubin starts the shootout. The shootout. The shootout. Let's see who gets put out. And the throw in the hands. Ramos with the pressure. Lubin with the left. Trying to make something special. The throwing and the throwing the aggressiveness, and that's what it is. Ramos keeping that pressure. See what Lubin can do, or Ramos gonna be too much. What it is, but it's round three, 2 minutes left, and it's getting on and cracking. This fight has since the first since the first round, it's been it's been explosive. You could just see it with the shot. It could be over, but they're both respecting each other because they know Staccaron just to get clipped. No one's trying to get clipped, so they're trying to keep it intelligent as well. So remember, we are boxing. So try to hit and not get hit as much, but sometimes you just smell blood and you go for it. Oh snap! That was 11. That was all right. I believe that was like the best punch from the fight so far, maybe at least to me. The so Ramos keeping that presión, and Lubin is right there too, throwing hands. But Ramos is just right there. Like I said, he has to come on early. He has to keep that pressure and see how the other fighter deals with it. Cause that's how he came in versus Joey Spencer, and uh, and he went in there and handled it for the first round. But win round three. Let's see if Lubin can get the young buck out of there. The more experienced guy, the one that's been in there with Jamel Charlo. So, if they believe they're an elite team, and he has been in there with the elite, but can he be elite? Even though having some L's, but you could still be elite, but you just gotta sometimes beat these other young guys. Because if you don't, then I mean, it just don't look good for you. You could still be in the game, but might not make it as champion maybe, let alone unified champion. It's just levels in boxing. So and you see the replay of Ramos just hurting to the body of Lubin, and then going upstairs and throwing 1-2 to the head, and then coming back with two left hooks, looking looking a lot like the Wild West without these shots ringing off. Sheesh. Cabrón, ¿dónde la están mirando? Where y'all from? Where y'all from? Where y'all watching it from who you want to win, cause entertaining fight, not no boring ass fight, but that's how we do it in September. And Lubin comes out with a right, didn't land, but Ramos comes back, and they're in the middle of the ring, in the middle, fourth round, 2 minute 40 seconds, and they going at it. It's just a matter of time before someone just gets clipped, and or when someone decides to throw that one big punch, and then we're gonna see who's gonna survive. Because whoever survives those ones, usually you could tell who's gonna win. But I don't know, man. It just be so crazy. The unexpected always happens. So yeah, let's get it. And Ramos with the pressure, because someone gotta keep the pressure on, and we know who's doing it in this fight, Ramos. So, uh, and I mean, if you train some type of sport or something, you know what it is to put the pressure, but when also the pressure is on you, what you know what to do with it. So it's just fatigueness, man. But it's the best feeling in the world, though. Oh, and that was a good left by Lubin on Ramos' chin right there. That was pretty solid, and that was his left. So let's see. Ramos still keeping the pressure. Now let's see if Lubin feels like pretty sure he felt already. Uh, if, but even though he's gonna think he can KO everybody as well too, like you and yourself, you gotta believe that you can KO everybody. Um, so any fighter that don't go in there, but you should be fighters you could tell you could maybe KO more than others. So I mean I don't know. You have to really be in fights to know that. But as of now, he hit Ramos with a good shot, but that don't mean Ramos has backed off the gas. He on that gas and threw two uppercuts, left, right, didn't do nothing, and Lubin is too fresh, regardless for getting caught. It's too early for him to get caught, or if he were to get caught. When he decides to exchange, I mean, sometimes just it could be from the first round or in the third, but I don't really remember what round was that with Jermel, where he started to um to exchange heavy, and then where he got knocked out. I do not recall that. So, uh, 2 seconds left of fourth round. We go on to the fifth round, but yes, let's see what they show us in the replay. What was this? Dana Paola, who that? Who that? Who that? Who that? Devin Haney, Bill Haney with his pops. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, Haney showing love. You always gonna see Haney at a fight, but you see Pitbull Cruz and his pops, his manager, former world title contender, and just pretty much got famous off the Leo Santa Cruz, the Michoacano legend, LA legend. Yeah, four division, three division champ, Mexicano from Guatamo, Chris Abriola, former world title challenger, the Chicano Mexican American that never got the belt. He did challenge for the heavyweight belt. He was the one that was supposed to be on before Andy Ruiz, and he didn't. But hey, he's still a decent boxer, world title contender, and fought some of the best. So he just couldn't because the people sometimes you can't do a lot of fights. He had power, but never was able to get a title at heavyweight. So we start fifth round, two 2:25, 2 minutes 25 seconds, and we start looking like Lubin starting faster. And let's see if Ramos he should be able to keep going with the pressure, But let's see if Lubin's shots start to feel on him, or if Lubin starts to feel Ramos punches. So we will see that, and we'll be able to tell a lot from that because it's almost the second half of the fight. Gotta remember that. And the uppercut lands from Ramos and Lubin. I mean, right there, it's a little exchange. You're gonna be trying to get your air for sure. And we have Ramos stalking Lubin. Wants that pressure, boy. I gotta be some pressure on you. Just but oh, and he missed with the big left, Ramos, and Lubin double jabs with his right. Doesn't do anything. Comes back with the left, lands, but it was more like on the shoulders of Ramos. Oh, and Lubin gets him with the left while Ramos was kind of ducking down. Ah, okay, and that was a good right from Ramos to the helmet, but okay, now they're tied up in the ropes with Ramos has Lubin in the ropes. Let's see if they gotta watch out with shots behind the head because we don't want that. And Ramos comes with the 1-2 to the head, and Lubin's coming back with the left too. Ramos shakes that off with the gloves. Ramos comes with the trying to be a sneaky to the body with the right. I think a left landed on the body of Lubin from Ramos, and they're exchanging Lubin to the ropes. Lubin to the ropes, and Ramos just going off. Like a metralleta is going off. And Lubin gotta come back. He gotta take Ramos. He gotta I feel like he gotta show Ramos like, bah, here's a shot, perro. Like, stand the fuck back. Like, what the? You know what I'm saying? He gotta like show him that to like chill, so Ramos can chill on that pressure. You know what I mean? Like, and if he don't, then which I believe he probably won't. Undisputed male champions in the four belt era: Bernard Hopkins 04 middleweight, Jermaine Taylor 05 middleweight, Terrence Crawford 2017 super lightweight, Usyk 2018 cruiserweight, Josh Taylor 2021 super lightweight, and then Canelo, and then I think I believe it was Jermell. Uh, but that was like, yeah, that was like in 21 for Canelo. But we're gonna start the second half of the fight already. Sixth round. Let's see what goes down, and they both come rounds with the jab. Lubin with a left, sneaky left, fast, but it missed. And we'll see how it keep going down. Who y'all going for? Who y'all going for? Uh, yeah. Second half of the fight, sixth round, 2 minutes and 22 seconds left of the fight. At least this round. So, and Ramos, like I was saying, Ramos is with that pressure. If I was Lubin, I'll throw a haymaker and be like, hey, bro, stay the fuck back, keep your distance. And if you come back again, I'ma knock your ass out with this one. But I know, like, or he's luring them in to a plan for a plan. Because of now, Ramos is with the aggressiveness, pressure, and he throws uppers and uppers. Two uppers, left and right from Ramos, didn't do nothing, missed, and they were tied in the ropes, and they're still in the corner of the ropes. Uh, Ramos in the gold trunks and Lubin in the red trunks with the red gloves, and Ramos with white gloves. And pressure from Ramos. Ramos has that pressure. Tries to go to the body, doesn't get there. And Lubin kind of slapped a right hook while Ramos was like crunched down. He be like crunching down. So he fights small because he's the taller fighter, but right now he feels like he's dominating this and he's not afraid of what's gonna come back. So he has that pressure. Ramos has that pressure and has Lubin in the ropes. And what will go down? Will someone start to tire and make a mistake? Sixth round, 40 seconds left. A sixth round. So we going. It's going strong regardless. Ramos looks strong and Lubin still looks strong too. But I just want to see him like throw some shots at Ramos so he can chill on that pressure. 20 segundos, raza, de donde la están viendo. What's happening? ¿Cómo, ¿Qué piensan de la pelea esta? Porque um, ya estamos llegando a la segunda parte y ya vamos a ir pasar de... No se puede igual, lo mismo. Segunda parte, que es el 6 round. And we going. To the seventh round. And yeah, Lubin needs to get it together. Second half of the fight. If he don't do nothing here, it's gonna be over. Um, but as of now, Ramos been taking that. So no hard shot has really been landed on by neither. You could say, I don't know. I haven't seen it. Um, I haven't seen the shot, but regardless, Ramos putting on that pressure. And that looks like some pressure, some pressure. He ain't letting down that pressure. He ain't letting down that pressure. It's going down, it's going down. Seventh round, 2 minutes, 50 seconds. We live, baby, on Showtime. Ya se la saben, pago por evento. ¿Con quién la están viendo? ¿Con la raza o qué? ¿Con sus familiares? Esperemos que sí. Hopefully you watching it in a fun environment and you're really enjoying this because, I mean, it's action packed. Seventh round out of 12 rounds. This is for a shot at Jermel Charlo, really. So, depending what Jermel Charlo does, but this is really right there. Oh, and it looked like that left from Ramos got Lubin. I'm not really sure if it caught him, but nah, Lubin looks okay. So yeah, it's going, and they have Ramos up. Of course they do, 59-55, but because that pressure and throwing the shots, Lubin needs to do more, throw more, and or throw something good that he can knock um, Ramos down. But even still, that looks kind of bad. So uh, Lubin needs to do a little bit more, and let's see if Ramos continues to do what he's doing as the strategy said. He has to do one of the three and uppercuts, and that's pressure coming forward and coming on strong, and that's what he's pretty much doing. He just got to keep going. Lubin hasn't really thrown anything to show really danger, but he's still explosive. Let's remember Lubin did almost knock out Berlanga a couple years back in sparring, and Lubin fights at 54, Berlanga fights at 68. So that's just to see the power that guys can have. You know what I mean? So if you haven't seen that, you could search that up on YouTube. You can see that it's on there somewhere. Seventh round, 50 seconds left of the seventh round. 12 rounds to go for maybe a shot at the undisputed Charlo or who knows, Tim Zoo and the winner of Brian Mendoza just for the WBO title. Depends how they move, their managers, the influence. And Ramos going off right now with uppercuts that were landing and side left hooks to Lubin's helmet. So I mean, Lubin, he just needs to throw. He needs to throw something more. He looks a little bit gassed. No, I'm not gonna lie. Now he's starting to look gassed, and I don't think he'll have anything to get Ramos out of there with. So Ramos still, regardless, has to know to always be cautious, and he can't just be too reckless. But I mean, he's going down there with that pressure. He's throwing shots, smart shots. So you gotta remember, these are warriors, and they're willing to do everything to get that fight to become champion. They're hungry. These guys, and there's every day new guys coming up. So man, you just imagine. Yeah, that's why it's that gladiator sport, boy. Not just anybody throwing hands like that. They different, real different. A fighter, real different. And the replay showed some big uppercuts. Ramos missed on Lubin, but and going to the eighth round, Raza was going down. You having fun watching it? Yes, we are very. Well, I mean, this is the first fight I started watching, so 2 minute 50 seconds, eighth round out of 12. So remember, this these fights, since they're gonna be facing champions soon or just the elite, 12 rounds always, baby. And Ramos with the missing that double right jab, but he's applying that pressure, crunch down, like fighting to Lubin's height, which I don't think he should do. He should just go in there tie and just bang it out. And Lubin be to the rope, but he shouldn't be really too much on, because that's not that's not a place to be if you're not really doing or countering efficiently. Like Ramos just that pressure and just trying to keep the pressure in the corner and then going at it with the uppercut. So that's dangerous. So Lubin gotta be watching that out and gotta keep him more like in the middle. Even though Ramos still trying it, but uh, try to get Ramos with the good shot too, because I mean we know he got that power. We know he has that power. So where is it at? We need it. We need to see it. Explosiveness. That's what they say. Diamonds in my fist. Let them ring out every day. Yeah, Ramos with that pressure, and he throws a left to the body and swings Lubin to the ropes. Now getting two lefts on his helmet, on Lubin's helmet, and he shouldn't be really taking those, like, or he should throw another one, but I don't know. Ramos too like awkward. He's tall, rangy, like now Lubin throws a 1-2, pretty hard 1-2 right here. Right jab. Just to keep away, to try to keep Ramos away. Now he doubles up that jab, Lubin, and now he either way, if he's tired, if he has any juice left, to which he does, this is where he should really start. Because I mean, regardless, he was already down on the card. So and this is the eighth round. He really threw a big shot right there, big lefts. Ramos comes back with his own left. Lubin throwing as well, pretty big shots. Ramos comes back with the left to the body and the right to the helmet, and they're just tied up in the ropes, Lubin to the ropes, and Ramos just banging away. Yeah, and a a good round, because regardless, we are getting entertainment. Because these vatos are throwing hammers literally at themselves. Because them them shots by a professional ain't no joke. So right here, Saturday, October 14, Showtime Boxing, Premier Boxing Champions, Zoo versus Mendoza, October 14th. So they're fighting for the WBO. Jermel's WBO that they took away from him. So he's not undisputed right now. Uh, Currently, he's not undisputed because they took that belt away. They stripped him for whatever reason. But hey, he don't. It don't matter because he got that Canelo fight, so he's good for life, baby. Like, cause they never stripped Canelo, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. It's just politics of the game, and we go to the ninth round, 2 minutes and 53 seconds of the round número nueve. Ya tú sabes, and we go with the pressure. Ramos got that pressure, Vato for real. But he does fight. He does fight like to like the opponent's size sometimes. So I don't know. But either way, depending on the opponent, Lubin the shorter opponent to a Mexicano right there. Ramos is just an up and coming, and those are always the dangerous ones, man. That's where you really know. Lubin, like more experienced um, fighter. Ramos just coming up in there, and if he can take Lubin out, then he's really. I feel like he can challenge for a belt for sure. So just because he's the undisputed right now, if not, he would have probably be held in a belt. And Lubin, he been knocked out by the undisputed, so I don't know. Uh, but that's why Ramos is up and coming, and Lubin's trying to get back at getting a shot at the undisputed, which was Jermel, and they could probably get the get back. So it's been a couple years already. So of course Lubin is gonna go in there and take out whoever's got to take out to get back to the top, baby. You got to in order to get the crack at the elite in your division. And this is one of the fights for that. Lubin versus up, like I said, former title challenger. Uh, we know he's a title challenger, and we'll see if Ramos can become that. If and in the cards are saying it. If he wins in this fight, they're saying it he will be. So, uh, if Lubin don't KO him or knock him out of any sort, then Ramos is on his way to getting a fight for the title. So I don't know. After it's finished, because you can never count live, you can never count anybody out for sure. And Lubin throwing them hammers. Ramos comes back, and Lubin comes back. Lubin comes back with them hammers and trying to get some respect. But I mean, he really needs to KO Ramos in order to win now because he's really down on the cards. He really didn't win no rounds. You could probably make a case for a round right now in the total 9 rounds. But like I said, they don't call him the Hammer for no reason. He has explosive power in his knuckles. You can't. It's not over yet, so uh, it's not over yet. So there's still a chance. But you see Canelo getting ready, and is he's just being warmed up, just ready to start the fight already. So yeah, and like always, my money's on my Mexicano, Canelo. Ya se la sabe. But shout out lines only to Charlo. I rock with y'all boys, man. Yes, sir. Been a fan since the dreads. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I rock with y'all too. Big fan of both of them. And let's get it. They should be bigger than they are, for real. Like I feel like they should be way bigger than they are, and regardless, they're superstars in the sport too. And yo, 10th round, 2 minutes and 40 seconds of the 10th round out of 12 rounds, championship rounds. We're gonna be going into those, and if they can get to 11. But as of now, they're exchanging. But Lubin needs to do something. Either he needs to get one of them shots he got Berlanga with to get Ramos out of there, or if not, he's just gonna go back to, you know, he's gonna become a gatekeeper to the up and coming because this is fight to get a crack at Mel, or if he's one of those guys that has the power and can KO anybody in the 11th round, then which we know he can because he has all types of KOs. Uh, and okay, they have given him 2 rounds, the first and 10th round. No, ninth round. My bad. So, I mean that's what he needs to do. But as of now, he needs to get the KO. He needs to get the KO because he can't win. He can't win. So why not just go all out and throw a madrazo and be like, yeah. But I mean, remember who wants to get knocked out, and this is gonna be the round to 11 to see if he takes a chance. Because if he don't, if he's just gonna go how he's going as of now, he's just gonna lose. He's just gonna lose, and Zul Ramos gonna be fighting the for a title if Mel gets stripped of the other, or if he lets him go, because he can't do that at any time. Everybody would know it is expensive to keep all the titles in the division from all the money you have to pay. So you can never blame any champion, no lie, of letting them go. Because I mean, as a boxer, if you're like a normal champion, just one, which either way that blows you up. Yeah, man. 17 seconds out of the 10th round, and nothing. Lubin didn't do nothing too crazy. But Ramos, he just got to keep this going the whole fight, and he'll win. And not really take a risk, but he might want to give the people a show and just go at it. That's how the Mexicanos be. They be not giving a shit and making a show. Making a show, and now championship rounds. But yeah, exciting. So far, Barrios, Ugas went down. I didn't get to catch nothing on the fight, but I missed it. Barrios edged it out as he should have. He was the more active fighter than the non-Ugas. And now we have about to see the results of Lubin versus Ramos, and Ramos is pretty much winning on the cards, and Lubin has to knock out Ramos if he wants to do anything, try to get it at the crack of the titles. But regardless, there's so many belts going around in boxing, you could pretty much Lubin can become a champ regardless. So I mean, um, it just depends, man, how the belts get scattered. If Mel lets him go, if he still defends at 54 his unified uh, relationship, like it just depends what he's gonna do. If he comes back comes back down in weight after the Canelo fight to 160. If he wins at 168, will he stay at 168? Of course, he probably would. So it just depends. Uh, it's just a lot of money fights at these weights right now. From 147 to 68 to 75, we all know that. And Ramos throwing some really hard lefts, rights right now. Uh, he's probably gonna be looking to take out Lubin. He knows he has it in the bag. If he sees an opening, right now is an autopilot. If he sees an opening, he'll probably get a knockout if he tries. But Lubin has been knocked out. Jamel Charlo and stopped by Fundora. A doctor stoppage, I believe it was. So, and of now, a minute, 12 seconds. And it's just how from pretty much the third round on till the ninth, it's been going pretty much the same. Lubin right now maybe has a little bit more urgency to take Ramos out of there, but if I mean I doubt it. It can get too reckless in there. Ramos knows he has it in the bag. Why would he risk it for something too crazy? Uh, but regardless, he's right there, uh, putting the pressure Ramos and Lubin. All he got to do is try to get a good shot, and he'll end the fight, and he'll get a crack faster at the undisputed or at Zoo or the winner at Zoo and Mendoza. It's just a whole bunch of politics, the way the managers are set up to get certain fights. So, um, and this was a good exchange right now in the 11th, in the 13th second, 5 seconds left, and they're just in the middle of the ring. No one really exchanging, and okay, and Lubin probably got one shot out of the three he shot at Ramos. Ramos really didn't do nothing, but at that in that last 2 seconds, so. And you see the Lubin's corner being mad at him, like, bro, like you need to go handle that and bring it home because you haven't been doing nothing. Like frustrated because he didn't probably go with the game plan or he had to switch up the game plan because it's not how it was believed it was gonna be. And remember, Ramos is 22 years old, up and coming Mexicano from Arizona, and Arizona showing it up versus the Florida guys, Orlando native, Erickson Lubin. So the Mexicano showing that he's here, showing that he's here to stay. So someone really tough to beat, and he's pretty big dude for 154. So he's gonna be in the mix too for all these divisions, 60 and 68, depending how they feel. But the last round, 2 minutes 45 seconds. Let's see what goes down. But as of now, Ramos believed to have done more just by the pressure, doing the better boxing, defensively, the shots, and the stamina, just everything. He showed he's a complete fighter and taking, and beating Lubin as of now in the cards. If we would have beat him in the cards, boxing, so unanimous. That would be pretty good on Ramos' part. So you ain't gotta KO everybody, and it's not you can't KO everybody. So I mean, hey, and these judges have it, or the unofficial scorecard of Showtime is not that far off either. So, but you can't say Lubin wins. No way. He has not really thrown anything. So, in the exchange right there, and Ramos with the hard left and right, and throws the left and misses, and catches Lubin with the left while tied up. Uh, but Lubin really not doing nothing. Just pretty much taking him. Seems like after those losses, of course, he got some beatings, and not just those L's he took. He's also been in some other wars as well. So, um, I mean, maybe he don't want to take those risks no more. But as of now, 1 minute and 3 seconds left of the 12th round. It's looking like Ramos gonna take it, and unless Lubin can catch him and knock him out, he's he has this fight lost. So 45 seconds, and T will be up next for Ramos. Solid fighter, really young fighter. We'll just see how. But PBC, he's PBC, so he'll be getting cracks at belts and all that in the future, and maybe his next fight. You never know. This is one of those fights, or another one. Maybe the winner, but that's like a shot at a champion for the Zoo and Mendoza fight. Who knows? Zoo wants Charlo, and who wants Ramos said he wants a shot at he would fight Mendoza if he were to win versus Zoo, but who knows? We'll see if that can happen. It can happen, and Lubin feels he won. He puts his hands up. Ramos puts his up because he knows he feels like he did more and that he won. So, hey, we'll see how the judges have it because the judges always different with everybody, you know. So, thinking someone's gonna win, and they always come out with some crazy scorecard. Who knows? We'll see. But I feel Ramos won, like, pretty solid enough, because Lubin didn't want to exchange. And if he probably exchanged, he was probably gonna get knocked out again. Cause I mean, he usually exchanges, and like I said, Lubin is a type of dude that, and this was years ago, that he was almost knocking out guys like Berlanga, 168 pounders in the gym, while Lubin is a 154 pounder. So I mean, 154 pound to 168, regardless, that's some quite a pound. So, and the gym with like 10-ounce gloves, he was almost knocking out Berlanga in the gym. So it's crazy. It's up on YouTube. So I ain't lying. You can search it up yourself. You can find it on YouTube. But okay, what's going down? What's going down? Uh, and if they were to not give it to Ramos, they'll be really cheating boxing because he wins that. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how they have it, what they were seeing, and what not. Cause that's how it is. Boxing is crazy. But yeah, you having a good time with your at the bar, at the homies, at your girls, at your moms, at your wives, um, at at the club, man. Who knows? In your crib, in your car, man, wherever you need your boxing fix. Where you getting it at, man? That boxing fix is crazy. Well, I mean, not everybody's into the same sports, but I mean, at least for me, it is. So, okay, now they're gonna read the scores, the scores on the scoreboard. And they gave it to Lubin. What the hell? You see what I said? That's crazy. What? I mean, yeah, that's crazy. But look, uh, uh Ramos's eyes in Chow, but damn, how did I expect that? That's I don't know. I don't see that, but whatever. I guess the judges. I don't know what they were watching, but I mean, I mean that's how it is, and that's why you don't let it go to the scorecards. You don't let it go to the scorecards. You know what I mean? Because if you think you're gonna win, and if you don't win, then you're like, yeah, but you should never let it go to the scorecards. Like Lubin, he went in there, knew he had to go in there and not get in a firefight and not exchange and maybe try to box. He'll get a decision. Who knows? Whether in Vegas, not nowhere in Florida or down south, uh, to say, oh, he got robbed because Lubin. But I mean, hey, you know what I mean? He didn't do as crazy because I did say, like, it's pretty close either way. Like, it got pretty close. From I was going with like the unofficial scorecard that they had, but I mean, hey, that's what happens, and you never know. Like I was saying, uh, it went to the scorecards. I no lie, I thought someone was gonna get knocked out, cause how Lubin is, and I knew more of Lubin of Ramos. So, I mean, depending how Ramos was gonna try to go at it, and they didn't. So, I mean, I see how Lubin can get the fight, but I mean, I thought with Ramos, uh, it is what it is. I'm not a judge. I got that one wrong, cause I did pick Ramos to win. So, but I mean, yeah, that was unexpected. But like I said, these judges, they be looking for certain things, and and if that judge doesn't get what he's looking for in the shots being thrown, but I mean, yeah, just for me, Lubin didn't throw enough. But I mean, that's just me. So, but I mean, hey, will we get another upset in the? Because you could say, yeah, you could say this is somewhat like an upset. Because, uh, I mean, but this how it goes. The guy with the experience won, and now Lubin becomes interim WBC champion, and he goes and maybe get a rematch with Jermel or whoever, or he might if Jermel vacates, he becomes a champ, I believe, unless somebody else has the belt, the UBC belt, a normal one that I don't know, but as of now I don't. But uh, hey man, Lubin is mad excited. You can see it in his face, and hey, I would be too, champion of the world, or get another good payday, because that's what's all about, bro. Like these fighters getting a payday, and whoever wins is gonna be happy as shit. But why not? Of course. So all that dopamine running through your body, all that dopamine. So yeah, y'all were shocked too. But Canelo's face, I wonder whether it's telling. Yeah. So shit. That was the end of that. Now we going with the main event. Are they ready? Hopefully they're ready to come to get it cracking, because that's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. We want to see that. But of course they're gonna take a mini break right at Showtime headquarters, and we gonna get it cracking. We gonna get it cracking, and who y'all think is gonna win? Um, my money's on Canelo, so I mean, we'll see what goes down. We'll see what goes down. Charlo, we seen Canelo take L's. We seen Charlo take L's, but I don't know this one. From what I see from Canelo, I mean, man, he's gone on there in there with some tough competition. So Charlo, he's been in there with tough competition, but not as tough. So I gotta route Canelo. I just don't see how he can lose. But as you see in the judges, a, a lot of people like to believe that Canelo gets uh, favorism in the scorecards as well. But I mean, he goes in there and dominate like versus the big people. Floyd Mayweather's how he had a tie. Who knows? But I don't know. It just depends how you see it, and that judge seen it like that, and this one seen it like this, and hopefully we don't see none of that. We see who's really uh, an elite, an elite, the elite of the elite, the cream of the crop, the Charlos or the Canelo family. The Charlos a fighting family, Canelo's is a fighting family. It's just two regions going at it. Really from Louisiana, the Charlos, but being in Houston for most of their life. Versus Guadalajara, you know what I mean? So who's the baddest man? Who's the baddest man from 154 to 68? Cause the thing is, Canelo been took care of was at 60. So okay, you calling me out undisputed for undisputed? I'm down with that. You said you're the baddest in your division. Let's get it on. Let's get it on, baby. So I mean, so Charlo wants test his luck. But is that Batista? Dave Batista in the crowd? Yes, sir. Fast and Furious guy. Uh, now wait, am I tripping? Or, or I'm on one that he wasn't that Ryan Garcia in that movie, but WWE legend Batista, Dave Batista, Ryan Garcia. Number four WB, a super welterweight. Caleb Plant. We know we're gonna see former super middleweight world champion. Yeah, you know, Caleb is a warrior. You can't hate, and if you do, you're a hater. Bud Crawford, undisputed welterweight champion. So once the winner out of the main event, he's right there. He's right there trying to see if he can get a shot at somebody. What are we thinking? Thinking Canelo's gonna win? I feel like he's gonna win. Yo, we got 8 people. Where y'all watching it from? Who y'all think is gonna win? Sugar, Sugar Ray Leonard in the house. Sugar Ray Leonard in the house. Commentators Brian Custer, Maru Ronello, Al Bernstein, Abner Mares, Jim Gray, Steve Farhood, Felix de Jesus, Alejandro Luna, Raul Marquez, and Jimmy Lennon Jr., baby. Those are all the, who will be commentating in the Showtime pay per view. Yeah. Two former Mexicano champions, ya se la saben. Bantamweight champion and welterweight champion, I believe, from Gold Market. Yes, sir. We getting it cracking. We know Canelos was gonna make a show. He said he was gonna come out with Santa Fe and Tornillo. Damn, San Canelo to Santa Fe and San Tornillo. If you don't know about Santa Fe and Tornillo, then you live under a rock. At least if you speak Spanish, cause they them boys got some palos for real. Yeah. Mexican flag in the chat. Ya se la saben. Yes, sir. I didn't have nothing, no little flag or nothing, man, but yeah. Mexicano flag in the chat. Ya se la saben. And we gonna wait till the main event comes on, but yeah, that was crazy. Who wants to keep talking about that? That's lame. But shout out to Lubin, he won, so you can't be mad. Uh, and then regardless, Ramos got an L. He's gonna be right there regardless. At 154, getting good fights regardless. So I mean, and he still might get a shot at a champ. Who knows? But you know, he beat Joey Spencer. Good win, but he couldn't do it at the top level, like really dominate. And even if he did, the judges wasn't gonna give it to him. Undisputed super middleweight championship of the world, 12 round. Like I said, my money's on Canelo. Like I don't know, Charlo never really showed me like, even though he just hasn't showed anything above 154. So I really don't know. So that's why I had to go against him. If he shocks me, then oh well. But that's something I didn't know. And damn, it would be crazy how. But I mean, they're they're elite clutch champions. That it's just those type of fighters that never done it before, and as going up in weight multiple divisions and getting it done, you're really that one. So, I mean, Charlo could be that. I just didn't know, but we got to see if he can handle and get rid of Canelo or just beating him on the cards. We'll see. And regardless, they're both already legends in the sport. Charlo is already the first 154-pound undisputed four belt era champion. So he was the first to do that, and Canelo be four division champ, undisputed one first to be at super middleweight. Dímelo, you know that's fire. You know that's legend status, and that's why he's all time great. You know what I mean? He's he's been put on the Mount Rushmore at uh, at 68. Some people have him up there. You could say that. You know, some of the greats been up there: Jason Stoney, Roy Jones, Calzaghe, Hopkins. You know what I mean? Like, and then you have like Canelo. You know what I mean? Becoming the undisputed. So he's really up there with the greats. Only a lot of people hate, a lot of fans hate. Uh, so I mean, he's done it. So you can't hate on that. And if you do, um, then you're just a hater, man. But whatever, you don't have to like a certain fighter. So I mean, you could feel that way, but it don't matter that it's still gonna go on certain books, as in every sport. Just because you don't like a athlete, don't mean they won't accomplish a certain feat, and that's what it is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Who y'all got? Who y'all got? Yes, sir. I know we going up. Verde, rojo y blanco. Yes, sir. With the eagle in the middle. Pistol 4-5, bitch, you know. Them missiles being thrown at you. Yeah, and Charlo's about to come out. You know what I'm saying? He wants to get in there. You can see that. Wants to get it over with and enjoy the moment too. So, man, imagine how that gotta feel. That gotta be the best feeling in the world. You, you the best. It's like, hey, we would probably be back in the day being in Aslan and being the gladiator, just going at it, or man, that gotta be crazy. Or the gladiators and the Romans. Yeah, back in those days. Sheesh. But yeah, let's get that. Let's get the singing over with. Let's see the fireworks. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That thing is packed up in that joint. T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas. T-Mobile Arena, T-Mobile Arena. Somewhere where Canelo has fought like 8 times, 7, 8 times when he fights in Vegas, and he's also fought on in other venues as well. So mostly Vegas, mostly Vegas and Texas. But we gonna get it cracking. We gonna get it cracking. Jimmy Leonard, it's showtime. Canelo versus Charlo. Texas versus Guadalajara. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna become two-time undisputed, joining Crawford as one of the only to do it. But I don't know if Crawford would get someone. A fight with Charlo would be very interesting. And either way, if we know Canelo were to lose, which I don't see happening, but you never know. Um, yeah, it still could be good because he knows regardless, everybody's gonna watch Canelo and that's a payday. So regardless, I think Crawford's gonna want that fight. But a fight with him and Charlo still fired to see. So um, and man, the Charlo's been calling out Canelo for some years. But we'll see if I don't know. I never thought this was a good idea, but I mean, uh, Charlo Charlo's beast with it. He fired. You know what I'm saying. He got power, and he's coming out right now. BBC Showtime. We'll see how his nerves looking. He's coming out all black. No, he took this serious. It's serious for him. And let's not forget he gave Canelo all the respect, but he still want to go in there and try to knock him out. So, and you see his brother right there. Not as hyped. If he wasn't going through what he's going through right now, he would be so hyped. And man, but serious mode right now. You know what I'm saying? Charlo's biggest fight, big money fight. It's just a whole bunch going through his head right now, and then having like not being able to see his twin and all that for a while. Seeing him fight night, a lot of emotions. Charlo gotta be going through. So remember, biggest fight of his career, his life, and all that. After this fight, he's gonna have generations and generations that's gonna live good off what this fight's gonna make this boy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Who y'all got? Who y'all got? Like I've been saying, my money's been on Canelo, and we got Derrick James. That I did see that. I've been seeing on YouTube that he got fired by Earl Spence, but I don't know. That just could be the YouTube uh, narrative that's trying to be spinned on on YouTube, but I'm not sure. I haven't seen Spence say anything, so or tweet or anything. So who knows? As of now, we know that he's still with Spence, but Derrick James, we know he is with Jermell Charlo. And we got it. We got it. We got this. We got this. Undisputed. Undisputed, man. It's crazy. This is what I always wanted to see too. This fight, man. Like It's crazy we're finally getting it. I didn't think we were gonna get it for a while, and yo, we finally got it. That's lit. That's lit. That's lit. And we know Charlo's not gonna lay down. He's gonna go out in his shield trying to knock Canelo out. But we're gonna see Canelo do the same thing too. Or did he lose a step? We will also be seeing that too. If he lost a step, is he the same Canelo, or if he's not, if if he's going into retirement mode from all those 400 plus rounds that he has boxed. So, um, 450 plus rounds. So he is a veteran in the games, being pro since 15 years old. So so Canelo's, we got Tornillo in Santa Fe walking him out. Yes, sir, that's lit. I know Vegas is going lit right now. But yeah, they're getting Canelo hype. Canelo's hype right now. Look at that, he's jumping all up and down. And we gotta remember too that Charlos have been for years talking smack. Even Canelo said, "Oh, it was weird that that Charlo wasn't talking smack," but Charlo said that he was being more calm. He was feeling himself, not being so rowdy, and he's a calm champion now, which is true. You don't have to be acting reckless all this whole time. You can be focused just on your goal for the night, and he knows that's knocking out Canelo. Yes, sir. Canelo, he goes in like that every fight, so we know what it is. So Canelo's been here. He does this every year. September, May, December, and there's a lot of people. Uh, Man, that gotta be crazy. And then imagine everybody in that joint is up against Charlo. So imagine that too. But Charlo's used to having the fans, some against him and some with him. So it just really depends. But in Vegas, right there to see Canelo, and that's what it is. Canelo goes in there with this Canelo CA Pancho, gold. Charlo was in all black, uh, like what would you call that? Poncho. No, it was more like a suit. Canelo's is a poncho, all black suit. Canelo in his gold poncho with Canelo in the back. Big CA, big CA. Dolce Gabbana. Yeah, it is. It is Dolce Gabbana. That looks fire. So, um, yeah, let's get it. Let's get it, man. Since Ryder, Canelo hasn't fought since Ryder, but still, that's crazy how Canelo's one of the most active champions in the game. But it feels like you haven't seen him fought in a fat minute, but really it was when was it, in May? And you're gonna get a fight from Canelo like in those months. Unlike a lot of fighters, they're both 33. Charlo's 5'11" to Canelo's 5'7" and a half. Reach, they have the same exact reach, one 167 in reach. No, in weight. My bad. In weight and reach, Charlo has more obviously. 3 inches, 2.5 inches more. So yeah, no three knockdown rule. Only the referee can stop the fight. A fighter cannot be saved by the bell in any round. Fight official at the round four. Yes, we do gotta remember that. And let's get it. Showtime. We trying to see that. But hopefully it's not a boring fight where Charlo just goes on his back foot and just tries to box and he beats like that the whole fight. That would be boring as ish. But if he can get it working for himself, you can't blame him. So we gotta see though from sometimes from the first round you could see if you could see if they can hang with Canelo or not. But another undisputed fighter, how can he not hang? So that's why this is history. This is legendary for real. Black trunks for Charlo with silver last name, shiny. And Canelo with like purple, like a faded purple with I think gold letters. Yeah, gold letters and purple trunks. Don't check out Bana. They go. Those shorts go. And Charlo's ready. He's ready to go in there and war. But we're gonna see how he looks at 168 because Charlo has never fought. Judges: New York, Max DeLuca, Oklahoma, David Sutherland, and New Jersey, Steve Weisfeld. Harvey Dock, the referee. The referee. I don't really know how this referee is, but I mean, Canelo wouldn't have no weird referee that like I mean, but he has like that don't really get you out the clinch to let fighters hold. Like that's not cool. That's not cool, and we're not trying to see that. Yeah, it's packed in the T-Mobile Arena in Vegas, and the line 35 and 1, one loss, one draw, 19 KOs, undisputed 154 champion from Houston, Texas, Jermel Charlo. Was good. Was good. And the other corner, we got Canelo, but as of now, they're still giving it up for Charlo. Yes, sir. Come on, Charlo. Let's war it out, baby. Better war it out. Unless Canelo's not trying to have that and you'll beat him up, but let's see. I put my money on Canelo, so that's why I need to win. So, we got it. I feel like he should win, so we'll see what's good. I said from eighth round to like 10th, so those are my rounds. I feel like that's where he's gonna win and man, Canelo just looks. This is 59 and two losses and two draws, 39 KOs, undisputed super middleweight champion, and he's been defending that from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Canelo Alvarez. Sheesh, let's get it, Jalisco. Undisputed super middleweight champion. What they're fighting for, because Canelo couldn't be undisputed at 154 if he won, because he can't make that weight. So regardless, it really didn't matter that Charlo technically he's not undisputed right now at 54 since they took a belt away from him, the WBO, but it don't matter. He's still undisputed because no one has beat him yet. So he's still, and you can't take that away from him. He will always be undisputed. But if another undisputed beats you, that's different too. So it's just crazy. But regardless, this is what legends do, and let's get it. Let's get it, and let's see how it goes from round one. Round one, yeah. Vegas T-Mobile Arena. History right here. History. Two undisputed going at it. Who can become two division undisputed? Four belt era. Yeah, and we get it. We get it going. Let's see what goes down. 2 minutes, 52 seconds of the first round. Does Charlo have that power? As of now, they look similar. You know, Canelo a little bit more shredded. Charlos is not used to. He's still shredded, but you could tell he's not as shredded. So Canelo looks to be like the more guy of that division. But Charlo looks big, regardless. So he look. If you wouldn't know about different divisions, you would think they're in the same division, or be like, oh, Charlo looks way bigger. But maybe because his height, and they haven't really thrown anything, they're just filling each other out, like just being in the ring with each other. You know what I mean? Like Charlo threw the first left jab in the minute and 48th second, and how's it gonna go? It looks like Charlo's gonna move, and he's moving. That's for sure. Charlo be moving. Would that be his strategy? Is Canelo gonna pressure forward? Um, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And Canelo throws a hard left, and Charlo like was blocked by like his shoulder, hand, arm. So it really wasn't anything crazy. But Canelo's already throwing hard shots, and he throws a really hard right to the shoulder of shoulder's left side. So we'll see what Canelo does. We seen him do that versus Kalen Smith, took out his shoulder, then beat him up from there. So we'll see what happens. Charlo still hasn't thrown anything crazy to show Canelo that he got it too. And Canelo throws 1, 2. He unloaded in that one, but they really didn't do nothing. Charlo's too fresh, but he's already trying to show authority. So we'll see what goes down. 3 seconds left of the first round though, but um, Charlo didn't throw nine, but he threw some nothing meaningful. Canelo landed everything. Cut off the ring for Canelo, keys to victory. Cut off the ring, go to the body early, of course, and land the left hook. Man, left hook, uppercut, a bunch, but his hook is one of the most lethals. Let's see, Charlo, keys to victory. Yeah, use lateral movement, pick up the volume, and take him deep. Whatever that means from the Showtime crew. Take him deep. Second round, they go by pretty fast. Charlo throws a jab, doubles it up for 3 shots. Starting out with 3 shots. Canelo throws a left, a straight left, pretty hard shot. Oh, and he threw a hard right hook right there. It kind of landed on the side of Jermell Charlo, but Charlo comes back and throws some shots to the body, and Canelo still pressures and throws. And Charlo, I don't know, is he's looking a little bit too like too stiff. So he needs to get a little bit more relaxed. And let's see if all right, that was a good left. It really didn't do nothing. It hit Canelo in the gloves. So Canelo just keeps hunting, putting pressure, and let's see if he still got it. If he's gonna slow Charlo down. So we'll see what goes down. A minute 42 seconds. Charlo tried to tie up. Whatever the referee meant by that, but let's go. Oh, that was a good right hook to the body from Canelo to Charlo. Charlo comes back and jabs twice. Canelo has Charlo in a headlock with his left. Okay, and they get back in close. Canelo jabs, left jab. Charlo goes to the ropes. Canelo misses a left. He has him in another lock. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Charlo comes back double jabbing. And Canelo kind of landed that underhook um, on Charlo, like, and right now he's teeing off. He's Canelo's landing a little bit more now, and it's not really looking good for Charlo. Like, it's not looking good for Charlo, but he's throwing. And remember, we just got to the fight, so second round, 30 seconds, second round, and Canelo's throwing to the body. He knows he has to hit the body because Charlo is a mover. So if he was planning to move, Canelo's gonna be aiming to that body and slow Charlo down. So he knows he has to do that. And Charlo, you got to do the movement and stick and move. But every time he throws, Canelo counters that. So remember, Canelo is one of the best counter punchers in the game, if not the best. But going to round three, and that was the second round. Hey, Mayweather's watching that. 21 International Boxing Hall of Fame inductee. Yo, and I hadn't. Well, he does kind of attend a lot of fights, but yo, all right, yeah, good to see Mayweather in regardless in the in the crowd. Yeah, obviously he wants, he has history with Canelo, and I'm sure he's on Charlo's side. Uh he thinks Charlo can beat Canelo, so hey, just like he did, I'm pretty sure he feels Charlo the same way. So, um, he was in the crowd. I didn't think he was there, so, but there's gotta be a whole ton of celebrities in that joint. So, yeah, round three, Showtime pay per view, baby. Canelo versus Charlo, Guadalajara versus Texas, Louisiana. Yeah, Charlo throws a left jab, two, three, four, five, six, misses with the six, seventh. And let's see what Canelo. Okay, with that, he opened up Charlo's gloves with the left. And back in the headlock, back in the headlock. Let's see if Canelo's gonna. He's gonna keep going to the body, so we'll see what Charlo got. And back to the body for Canelo, 2 minutes and 16 seconds. And Canelo keeps going to the body to his his right side, to Charlo's left side. Uh, Canelo throwing that triple left jab. Charlo got away with it because I mean Charlo's not just gonna get hit with that. And they are both 33 years old, so just Canelo with a lot more wear and tear on his body since he's been a pro since 15. Charlo too, but he don't have as many fights. And Canelo did have like 20 something fights when he came and started fighting in the U.S. in Vegas uh, back then. So he got miles on his body uh, from those 33, 15 years old. So hard shots to the left shoulder of Charlo and just to the rib cage. Um, third round, So it looks like Canelo's gonna just be going ham and throwing him, but we'll see if Charlo's able to catch Canelo because you could and they say that Charlo can shoots in between shots, so I mean that too. If he can catch Canelo off guard, he can probably drop him. Who knows? Make the fight interesting. Okay, and Charlo threw a hard right uppercut, didn't land, but he still threw it. Now with the left left hard hand, continue being the ropes. Going back, Canelo lands in the middle of the stomach on Charlo towards the chest, and Charlo in the ropes. And Canelo continues to pressure, and he's putting on that pressure, targeting the shoulders, the left shoulder that he's been aiming from the first round, and then to the body on Charlo's right side. Canelo throwing them right hooks to the body, and just be wary of Canelo's left. A replay of Canelo, yeah, and he got him with that right. You know what I mean? Got him with that right, and then again on the miss with the right. Yeah, Charlo missed with that right uppercut, but it got like on the side of Canelo, which it didn't do nothing, but he still threw it. So um, Canelo just need to be watch out for that, and Charlo just needs to protect his body more. But I mean, man, he gotta have stamina to be moving around, getting hit in the body like that from Canelo and just stalking you down, just hitting you in the same place in the shoulder, in the ribs, in the middle of the stomach, man, in the helmet, bro. Just imagine that. You can't hate. You gotta give him respect. Fourth round, 2 minutes 47 seconds. Canelo lands that jab on Charlo, and Canelo's dominating right now. And another left uh, to Jamel's face. Canelo's dominating right now. Charlo hasn't really shown anything too crazy as of now, but that's what I was saying in the Lubin though, and look what happened. But depending how it goes down, if it's close, you never know. Split decision, who knows? Canelo has been in a couple of them, and but as of right now, Canelo's dominating, and he looks to be just stronger. But we got to remember Canelo is the more natural 68 pounder since he has been up there for a couple years already. And Canelo continues the pressure in Charlo. Missed with that left uppercut, but he threw it. You know what I mean? And 1 minute 40 seconds, and they're exchanging right now. Canelo comes back and throws a 1-2, lands on the shoulders. Charlo comes back with the triple jab, does nothing, misses. Canelo comes back with the 1-2, kind of misses too, hits with that left jab right there to between Charlo's gloves. Charlo comes back with his own jab. 1 minute 15 seconds of the fourth round. And Canelo lands a good right in the fourth round and comes back with the left to the body. And those are good shots. Those are good shots. But Charlo does exchange as well. But I mean, time went on and Canelo just overpassed them. Both 33. Canelo's a legend, man. But so is Charlo. But there's levels. There's Canelo's all-time great. Charlo hasn't got there yet. If you can beat Canelo, most definitely. But as of now, you can maybe even say, but I don't know. I don't think as of yet. Charlo needs to do more. He needs to beat Canelo to be maybe considered that for sure. So 23 seconds left. 15 seconds left, and Charlo is just right there, double jabbing. jab. Canelo comes back with his jab. Charlo jabs back with his left. Double jab for Charlo. Keeping up the movement. Shouldn't go too much to the ropes. And it ends. How y'all seen it? How y'all seen it? Como ven la pelea, como ven la pelea, is it going how la pelea va como ustedes pensaron que iba a ir o qué? Ok, en el replay se ve como si fuera un low blow. What's going down? Does it look like a low blow? No, it wasn't, but that was a Canelo round. Charlo needs to pick it up. But regardless, he's still double jabbing. And you can even say that he's throwing more than Canelo, but is it doing anything? Because when Canelo, he might not throw as much, but when he throws, they're lethal punches. So uh, the pretty close in 3 rounds, we're gonna see where Charlo's feeling. Is he tired? Is he fatigued? Or is Canelo? Is Canelo? They say he has bad stamina. We'll see how his stamina is. And even with his bad stamina, he still shouldn't. He still should be in in good uh in good ways to get the dub. And Canelo gets that left jab. That was a good hard left jab on Charlo's face. And Charlo's just keeping range. A little a little nervous, but oh okay, he came back with 2 hard shots. I love those shots. He needs to come back with those. Those look like some solid shots. I want more of those from Charlo. And then let's see what Canelo does with that. Canelo comes back with the left hook to the body on Charlo. Fifth round, a minute 44 seconds. Canelo versus Charlo, Showtime pay per view. How y'all see it going down? How y'all see it going down? But as of now, Charlo needs to throw harder shots. Needs to throw harder shots, maybe to get Canelo's attention. But he's still doing good. Charlo's still in there. He's still in the fight, and but Canelo just keeps on jabbing him with the left. Charlo needs to move his head because he getting hit with that left jab, and he getting caught in the ropes. Let's see what goes down right there. And this referee, he ain't. Well, I mean, he knows he can't be too weird, or else he won't really get them Canelo fights. But I'm sure they gotta feel that. But yeah, sometimes Canelo does go down too. So hey, the ref saying that, you gotta put him up, and Canelo says all right, and let's get it. 15 seconds of the fifth round is going down. Charlo in there to okay, and it looked like he got Charlo right there with the upper, and then with another right hook, but 4 seconds. He might have got Charlo right there, but he didn't. So I'll be back. Fifth round, we going on for the sixth round. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sixth round, 2 minute and 49 seconds of the sixth round. Yeah, let's get it, Raza. Who y'all think is gonna win? Who y'all think is gonna win? Jabril Charlo, Canelo Alvarez. It's going down. It's going down. Houston versus Guadalajara in the house. Sixth round. Back and forth round. Both being throwing jabs. Um, you could probably say Charlo with 4 jabs, Canelo with like 3 shots, 2 jabs and a right, and 2 minutes 10 seconds. Canelo misses with the left, and he comes back to the right to the body. Charlo brushes that off, and he continues to swing away. They're tied up, and hey, it's a fight, ladies and gentlemen. Ya tu sabes. So in the middle of the ring, Charlo trying to take Canelo trying to take Charlo to the ropes. Charlo switches it up. Hey, and we finally got that big Canelo Charlo fight. Years going down tonight, September 30th. Yeah. But how y'all see it? Canelo bombing away with uppers, left uppers, and right hooks. Whatever lands, lands, baby. And Charlo comes back with his own left hook, and it kind of landed on Canelo, and Canelo lands that the left jab on Charlo's jaw. So and Canelo's coming strong, coming throwing them, but throwing lefts and rights to the body. But Charlo blocked that, and Charlo also has some powerful shots, so he just needs to throw more. And they're exchanging 50 seconds, and Canelo throws a uppercut. Charlo throws a left jab. Both miss, and Canelo catches him right there with the jab. Charlo comes back with the 1-2, and then right hook. Misses though to the shoulder. Tied up, untied, and Canelo putting that pressure. Charlo double jabs, but pretty slower than the normal jab. Finding range, moving on the back foot. Yeah, we knew Charlo would do this, and Canelo puts his left to get range and gets him in the corner of the ropes. Charlo continues to move, and this is where Canelo can do work. And he's throwing to the shoulders, throwing uppercuts, and he kind of got him right there with the right uppercut. And the round ends when it was getting exciting, man. But hey, we going to round 7, and we'll see what happens in round 7. I picked that Canelo gets Charlo out of there in the replay of Canelo putting that pressure on Charlo and the left to his helmet, and let's see what he cuts off the ring, and he catches Charlo on the ropes, and let's see if he catches him with anything. Right here, left. Nah, he missed, and kind of on left uppercut. We'll see it better on this side. And Charlo barely missed with the left right here, left jab. Canelo comes back, finds range, and what does he throw? A hard left right to Charlo's left shoulder. You know he's been applying pressure to that shoulder, both shoulders, and right here again to the body, left side of the Charlo's body, but Charlo blocked that. And we go to the 7th round, 2 minutes and 53 seconds. And Canelo's trying to take Charlo to the ropes, lands a jab, and continues to stalk. And lands another right to Charlo's helmet shoulder. And Charlo misses with like a 1-2 uppercut style. And in the unofficial scorecards, they have Canelo up 59-55 for Canelo, but these are the unofficial scorecards. I feel Canelo is winning too, but they could have Charlo 1 round, but uh, I feel like Canelo would be up. He's doing more, and and let's see if how it can go. The second side of the fight. Oh man, I missed it. Canelo drops Charlo. I didn't see with what, But hey, he dropped him, and we're gonna see in the replay. But hey, did he give him? Did he just drop him, or or it was nah? It wasn't a slip. Nah, nah. And Canelo comes and throws a big right to the shoulder of Charlo. A minute 16 seconds. So Charlo throws that left, lands on Canelo. It wasn't really hard though. Canelo continues the pressure. So what was that? A knockdown, right? A minute left, 59 seconds. Charlo double jabs, double double triples. So yo, Canelo's doing work. He smells blood and he's going in there throwing combinations, uppercuts, and he might stop Charlo. Like I said, seventh and on. And right there, left jab lands on Charlo. 32 seconds. And Canelo missed that right uppercut. Charlo comes back with a double jab. Nothing happens really. And he catches him right there with the left jab. But now they're telling Canelo he needs to throw a little bit more higher. Oh, and Canelo catches Charlo with a good left jab, left hook. So that was pretty stiff ass jab he caught him with. So that just shook Charlo for a millisecond and kept it going. But now, oh man, I wasn't looking when that happened, so I want to see what went down if he caught him. Okay, the replay. Oh, yeah, that was a right hook that shook Charlo, and he went down. Yup, that was a hard ass punch. Right, finding range, trying to jab, and then with that right overhand. What hook? Hook overhand. Oh, and then he got him again with like a uppercut. Sheesh, we know Charlo was feeling that. Okay, okay. But Charlo been down before. He been down before, so I mean we used to this. Charlo gets up. He gets up. He don't give up. So uh, he could still do something. Fight not over. Eighth round, but he should be down in the scorecards because Canelo just been putting in that work. And Jamel's trying to find angles, but that Canelo jab, left jab, hitting. Yeah, it was a knockdown. So dang, he's really. Oh snap! Jamel shouldn't really go that low, cause just with one little movement Canelo does, he can probably drop him, and that won't be no good for him. He's already probably down in the cards. At least in the unofficial, he is, and already that looks good for the judges on Canelo's part if he already dropped Charlo. So, and he catches him in the ropes, in the corner of the ropes. Canelo shoots some shots, but doesn't do nothing. And then Charlo comes back and ties him up, throws jabs. But he needs to do more than that. He needs to throw more stronger shots. Vamos Canelo, yes sir. That's what my money been on, man. So, like, I always thought this was not a good fight for Jermel. Neither of the Charlos really, but the undisputed Jermel wanted it. So hey, let's get the smoke. But a minute 20 seconds, Canelo's doing work. If he continues to do this, he should definitely win this fight as of now. But we still in the eighth round. Charlo still has a whole lot to try to win, so anything is possible. But as of now, Canelo's doing that work as I thought, and I knew he would. So Charlo has not done nothing. He has not dropped Canelo. So Canelo has not been knocked down ever in his pro career, so still to see. But um, Charlo has been knocked down already by Canelo. That's gonna be a highlight. Um, where critics gonna be putting Canelo if he wins? Charlo, we'll see. Canelo's going ham to the body with the left and right. Charlo blocking, but not really blocking. They're still getting in regardless. They're still going in. And 15 seconds of the eighth round. We'll see. Charlo does look a little bit more fatigued. They say Canelo's stamina was bad and he's still putting on that pressure. So I don't know what these bozos is talking about. Um, Charlo's looking more gas to me as of now, which I get it. He's going up in weight with the uh, weight he's not used to, but still. Um, I mean, they say Canelo had bad stamina, so uh, he's showing it. Does he have bad stamina? We'll see what they say, but we know always to the top fighter, there's always going to be critics and be critiquing the most about you. So um, we know what it is. I'll be back. Yo, we back, baby. We back. We back. Ninth round. Ninth round. Ninth round. 2 minutes 53 seconds of the ninth round. And they want little Crawford to come up 68. No, like we see what Canelo's doing to Charlo. Like Spence was bigger than Crawford. If he wants to smoke, gladly, I know Canelo will take it, but I don't think he'll do even remotely. No, it just end up battered for Crawford, no lie. But hey, if y'all want the smoke, Canelo's giving out free smoke, and Charlo comes back with the 1-2 right there in round nine. But he needs to do more of that and keep it going that way till 12th round if he wants a shot. Because as of now, he already went down. He ain't done nada, nada. And Canelo's trying to cut off the ring, takes him to the corners. Jamel comes back with his own left hook, but Canelo got that chin, boy. Canelo got that chin. Uppercut, right uppercut by Canelo. He's throwing them things. Hey, and we see that body work from Canelo did work since Jermel slowed down, way down, and don't really be throwing. And Canelo's aiming and he's throwing them shots. Charlo is a smaller man. We gotta remember that's why. Nah, I just don't. I didn't see that. I didn't see that. As of round nine, 1 minute 8 seconds, he has not done anything to change my mind from what I always thought. What would go down, and it's going down how I always thought it would. Like I never thought Canelo and Charlo, while Charlo being at 54 and Canelo 68 was a good fight for Charlo. Never, but hey, they think otherwise. But right there, Charlo, throws a good 1-2, and being low, keeping his distance, throwing hard shots, throwing a good hard shot. But he needs, like I said, he needs to throw more of that. He needs to throw more of that. But the thing is, you might get caught and might get caught and put to sleep because he already took a knee. That was a left. That was a left. Landing on Charlo. Canelo misses with his right, and he continues to put the pressure. Canelo puts the pressure, and ninth round is over. But is the fight going how you think it would go? ¿Cómo ven la pelea? Para mí, se ve como yo siempre pensé que iría, pero obvio que sí pensé que iba a haber más como knockdowns y así, aunque no sé, posiblemente pensé que Charlie pudiera no, tumbar a Canelo, pero no, ya mirando la pelea, no, y luego en el replay, esos uppercuts estaban heavy. Those are heavy ass uppercuts Canelo landed. And Derrick James, he's gonna be going out bad with his trainer of the year. Um, this year, two L's, two undisputeds. But I mean, you're already, yeah, for the year at least he was, because after next year, this year, he won't be the trainer of the year. I doubt that. Not how the fight's looking. So 10th round, 2 minutes and 40 seconds of the 10th round. Canelo versus Charlo. Canelo pretty much should be winning on the cards, and he got a knockdown. And Canelo's the favorite. There's no way, unless PBC truly just outrows him, and then you see Ryan Garcia right there in the front rows, just watching his. You know Ryan Garcia still sees Canelo as his, you know, that dude. So he's still gonna show him love regardless. And if he shows any type of hate, he'll be a hater. But man, right there, a lot of celebs came out. One of the sick fights. Charlo bringing out a lot of celebrities as well, rappers, uh, all type of artists, and Canelo too. When he fights, is a big event. So you know what I mean. Charlo needs to risk more. He needs to definitely risk more. But I mean, my money been on Canelo, so the people that would see it for Charlo, I didn't see it, but we still got two more rounds and this one, 1 minute and 19 seconds, and doing work. Canelo just putting that pressure, and he keep going. A hard right on Charlo's shoulder, and who knows how Charlo's feeling that, but now Canelo's a little bit more on the attack. And they said Canelo was slipping. I just don't see it. I don't see it. Jermel Charlo was inactive for a year too, but same age as Canelo, not as same wear and tear, and he's still putting on these beatings. So all these vatos that say different, that say he's slipping, like where? Y'all just don't like to see Canelo win, and y'all of course y'all want to see him go down, but hey, I wonder what they're gonna say about this fight. But he's showing dominance to another undisputed, and Charlo needed to do more. Maybe Ma Charlo have a little more, but as of now, his bro, he wasn't with it. It's different. It's levels. And the twins want to be great too. I respect that, and they are great. But Canelo's just different. Know what I mean? Good thing I got a bet in, cause sheesh, no one wanted to bet. No one wanted to bet me. Cause I ain't know anybody that wanted to go for Charlo, no lie. So I finally got a bet in. We gonna see, but hey, yeah. And Charlo really needs a miracle right now, unless the judges give it to him too. But there is no way, there is no way. But they, you never know. They can be blinded by the jabs too. But I mean, the Golden Child Canelo, I don't know. I doubt that. The Golden Child Canelo, real talk. 2 minutes and 52 seconds of the 11th round. We getting it on. Canelo versus Charlo. Houston versus Guadalajara, Mexico. Yeah. And to be more of a war, Charlo needs to throw in. So I mean, Canelo just been dominating. But they said he was slipping. I don't know. They said he was slipping. Do you see any slipping on Canelo? You tell me. I don't see no slipping, regardless. And he's still that guy. But Charlo didn't want to really engage. That's why I still want to see that Bivol fight rematch. But Bivol gotta give up to Canelo's demands if he wants a fight. He can't demand a fight nowhere. A minute, 43 seconds. Round 11, Canelo's going ham. Charlo shoots back too. But the moment might have got to Charlo because, I mean, he really ain't doing nothing. And you don't really get a rematch like that. You have to beat Canelo to get a rematch. Life changing money. But right now, as in the round 11th, a minute, 13 second, Canelo just looking for his next opponent and keep cashing in, man. That uppercut, nasty uppercut, right uppercut from Canelo, barely missed. If he would have hit that, if he would have hit Charlo, then that would have been deadly. But Charlo comes back with his own right, straight right. Didn't really face Canelo, but didn't really catch him. But he needed to shoot more of those. Charlo needed to throw more of those. But remember, we're not in there getting hit. We could think we can. Oh yeah, it's easy to just throw this and that. But I mean, fatigueness. He's just been throwing so many shots. If you ain't ever sparred, man, it's it's hard. But and then their exchange right here in the 20th second. Oh, and Charlo almost went down in the 19th second from a right hook. Almost went, but he stayed solid and stayed up. But he ate that. He ate that right thang. And we're going to the last round. Last round. Right here, they're showing that replay. Yeah. Charlo ate that right. Real talk. He almost went down because Canelo caught Charlo off guard and just hit that boy, but he stayed solid and didn't go down. I wonder what Ma is thinking right now. Yeah, you see they show Ma? Okay. Let's go, Mel. Let's go. Yeah. Hey, but hey, still. Imagine they're there. As Santa Fe is all in the video, but Wallen be all in the video. But yeah, I wonder. Ma gotta be happy just being there. Regardless, it was a hell of a fight. They've been wanting this fight for a long time, and it finally went down. And the last round, let's see if Jermel can do anything to surprise Canelo, but I don't see it happening. Canelo got that. Canelo got that just off the knockdown. Charlo needs way more, but yeah, I don't know how people seen Charlo had a chance, even though you always have a chance. But this I, well, obviously I was thinking a KO, which it didn't happen, but it's still Canelo's still dominating for sure. So, and we gotta remember, um, Charlo's an undisputed fighter as well. They were supposed to fight back then when Canelo was in the weight. It didn't get made. It got made right now when he became undisputed. So, shit, this is way better as of now. If it would have been back then, so. But a minute, just a minute 20 seconds of the fight, a dominating performance since Charlo really ain't doing nothing crazy. Oh, and he kind of hit Canelo right there pretty good with the left jab, but he should have done more of that throughout the fight. Now maybe he could have done something, but yeah, just those jabs really not doing nothing. Cause Canelo shots, you could just tell they're just more crisper, more harder, and it makes Charlo think and not want to shoot back. But he's still throwing left hooks, jabs, 1, 2. He ain't giving up. But was it enough in the judges' scorecards to give it to Charlo? What you think, or Canelo got this? And I think Canelo got this. So, I mean, but you never know. You never know. 20 seconds left of the 12-round fight. 15 seconds and Charlo on his back foot, but uh, they're gonna say why couldn't Canelo KO him? But he dominated, and remember too, Charlo's tough. You just not gonna knock him out. And it ends. They show love. They embrace each other. And hey, man, two undisputed in a history type of fight is lit. But now we got to see what the judges think. What y'all think is gonna be going down? Who y'all think won? Who y'all think won? But I don't know. I feel like Canelo won, but these judges, man, I don't know. These judges be going off, but that's crazy because Charlo didn't do enough. Uh, but he threw his jabs. He was throwing his jabs out there, but it wasn't as crazy. And then Canelo knocked him down. But hey, that tells you how pretty fucking strong Charlo is. But then again, he's the undisputed 154 champ. He's not just any fighter. He's the undisputed 154 champ, first ever. Canelo embraced with J Balvin, Latino gang. Ya tu sabes, yeah. But Latino gang getting that dub for sure, cause I know Canelo getting that. And I'd be getting them cash apps of them vatos that actually were brave to bet. But let's see who the judges got. Jabs, Canelo 30%. Everything just total 35 to Charlo's 18%. Body shots landing. So I mean, just off that alone too, like that's just the stats. Jermel threw 280 more punches though, but they don't. The more you throw, the less land. So that's how it is. Let's see what goes down with Latino gang. But hey, if Canelo wins, who y'all got on his next fight? And I will probably be doing. We're gonna see who wins, but I will probably be doing a live later, or if not tomorrow, still talking about this thing, cause then you just keep going on to see who he might fight. So just a lot of interesting things. So with Canelo, and like I said, I feel like he can go undefeated with in the in the contract he got with the PBC. So yeah, baby, embracing themselves, and sure, as we knew, Canelo was gonna win, baby. Like, yes, come on now, unanimous decision. I thought Canelo was gonna get the KO, but he got the unanimous decision. Which, if I would have bet my money on, which I was gonna, on the rounds for KOs, I was probably gonna lose because he won by unanimous decision for sure. He showing out his family, friends, being in Vegas. Hey, what y'all think? What y'all think of the fight? Did it go down how y'all thought it was, or what? Yeah, and dominating performance. I didn't think he was. I didn't think Canelo was gonna dominate that crazy, but he did. And regardless, shout out to Charlo. He's gonna have a lot of fights out there, man. And he goes in there having that experience of fighting with Canelo, and you know what I'm saying, like it keeps going. It keeps going. So who do we want to see? Who do y'all want to see Canelo fight next? I want to see him fight Benavidez, but we'll see who he fights next. He might fight Bivol. So who knows? Who knows? But then again, Bivol's like in Matchroom, so we know he's gonna be fighting PBC fighters. So over here at PBC, Dave Benavidez, Jamal Charlo, Terrence Crawford is just putting fighters out here, and man, them they're showing that replay of him dropping Charlo. Without that dropping Charlo, he would have won. But uh, that sealed it right there. That drop, that sealed it for Canelo. I knew he was gonna win, bro. Like, I didn't see Charlo winning. No way. And it went how I thought it would. I feel like Canelo's gonna go undefeated with this contract he got with PBC. But hopefully he fights Benavidez, and like I've said, if he takes on Benavidez, I have a 60-40 for Canelo. But um, we still gotta see if they sign the dotted line. So Jim Gray interviewing Canelo, Latino gang in the background, J Balvin, Canelo's team, and Jermel. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna get up in there. Mauricio Sulaimán. Viva México, cabrones. Ya se la saben. And Canelo giving Charlo respect. And you know what I mean? Charlo showed respect because Canelo's gonna show respect. He knows that another undisputed fighter, you gotta respect that, and that's why he went and wanted to fight Charlo because another well accomplished fighter. Sheesh, know what I'm saying? You gotta go at it with them and make history, and make yourself more of a legend. So that's what these two did. One of them was gonna come out winning, the other one was gonna come out losing. It happened to be Canelo winning and Charles losing, but regardless, that don't make him a bad fighter. He still goes out there and fights the best, and he went up two divisions. He can go back to 54 and dominate, or go to 160, and we'll see what it is. But uh, yeah, he could have done more. He could have done more. Charlo could have done more, but he didn't, and Canelo got that win, and it keeps going. The haters gonna keep on hating. What they gonna say next? Yeah, but that pressure on their necks, that Mexicano got a chokehold in the boxing game. Yeah, ya se la saben. The Mexicano from Guadalajara, Mexico. With they hit strong as tsunamis and let them shots go. Puras metralletas. Damn. Yeah, that was a dominating performance. I thought it was gonna be more entertaining, but I also knew it could have got boring if Mel did what did it as boxing and trying to box be on the back foot. And hey, if you win that way, that's how you got to do it. So he 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 did everything he could do to win, and he didn't. It don't matter. That's why it's next time. That's why it's next time, man. And you get it. You keep it going. That don't mean he's less of a champion. He's still that guy. And but Canelo happened to win, and that's what it is. But hey, I better I better hear them Zell's hit, cause you know Avato won. That's crazy though, bet, cause I mean you never know, but I don't know. I didn't think I didn't think Charlo could win no way, not from 54. Maybe it's just hard though. It's just hard. Because it can be fighters that's crazy. So that's why, real talk, I don't know why Crawford should even mention Canelo. That's that's easy work. That shouldn't happen. But if Crawford wants that smoke, hey, why not? Fuck it. But as I thought, I knew Canelo would win. Um, Not unanimous decision, maybe by KO, but like I said, Charlo was pretty hard to beat. So you got to give it up to him. Give give him his respect, and and you can't hate because he still went in there, and that's what it was of that fight, the undercard. You know what I mean? Jesus Ramos took the L versus Lubin. Mario Vargas beats Ugas, and Canelo beats by unanimous decision Jermel Charlo that really didn't throw much, didn't really try to exchange, really didn't try to throw his best shots, and try to do anything. But regardless, he went up against another great fighter, fellow undisputed fighter. So he couldn't. Now let's see what Charlo does at 60, 54. But Canelo gets the win. Shout out to everybody that tuned in with me and watched it. At least heard my commentary. Shout out to y'all. But till next time, yeah, uh, probably do another live later or tomorrow. We'll see. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, man, and subscribe to your boy. Till next time, Tony Buxton, my book sale. We get back with y'all next time.